So it is really great to have you here.
Yeah.
And by the way, as fate would have it, that title is being defended this weekend. Are you going to that fight?
We're working on it. I might go there, but I might also attend Usyk Dubois.
Oh gosh, yeah, same day.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit torn in between.
I feel honestly for you, my 2 cents.
Go on.
I think you should be in the front row in Vegas. That's the one you want.
But it won't change. It won't change the business side of things because the fight will always be there anyway, whether I'm there or not.
You put yourself in the middle of that discussion. You're there, sitting front row. The camera pans to you. I want next.
Yeah, I mean, it can do. I mean, listen, I might do. You know, we're coming.
I know Usyk Dubois is a big deal for the country. It's Wembley and all that.
I'd love to see Dubois get the win.
Yeah.
You know, I'd love to see.
But in terms of your personal goals, that one is more related to you, is it not?
Yeah, massively. Massively. I spoke to Mauricio as well over the weekend, and it's definitely, the WBC title for me has always been a childhood dream. So for me, for it to be in like arms this length, it's like, do I push that aside again to make a Shakur fight? Do I push that aside again to make a Ryan fight? You know, so it's sort of like, it's a hard one. It really is a hard one.
It's an interesting one because you have so many possibilities in terms of, like, for lack of a better word, sexy fights.
That's it.
These guys are sexy names, but the champion may not be a sexy name, but it's the belt. So now you're in the phase of, like, you want to tick off these goals as opposed to just these super fights. You did the one super fight, if you will. How many more can you do? But then it's like, is it a difference between prize fighter and championship fighter?
This is the difference, because I know there's a lot of world champions out there who go take the money because now who cares about them? There's so many world champions out there who have quarter of what I have and didn't have the opportunity to make the money, but there you go, the money. Money's all that matters. You know, so it's a hard one because I want my kids to be blessed from the fruits of my labor.
Yeah.
I'm blessed because of the fruits of my dad's labor. Do you know what I mean? So what's more important? I spoke to Miguel Cotto and he said to me once, by the way, Miguel Cotto is a GOAT. I was a big fan, and I was a fan after I met him. The way he took time aside to come and speak to me, he's gone, all that matters, not the world titles, the legacy is your kids. That's your legacy. And he really put things in perspective for me. So, but this one's a personal goal, but I'm not going to be selfish and do something that's better for me than my family. I'll always look after my family, period. They're priority to me. I want my kids to be so blessed that they wake up every day and it's a dream. You know, and that's like my goal for me. But I want to win that world title.
Yeah.
And now's that time.
By the way, how old are your kids?
My kids are, my son's 4.5 and my daughter's 1.5.
So the 4.5, does he understand who you are or not quite?
No. It's mad. It's because his life is a dream. Like to him, it's just his reality. And it reminds me of me the way I was when I was growing up, because the life I was living was so blessed. And I thought my parents didn't go to work was normal. I thought living in a mansion was normal. And it's so far from normal, but that's just their reality. And I don't really want my son to know who I am like that. I'm just his dad. And I will always just be your dad.
So it's interesting because you always hear about that silk pajamas line, the Marvin Hagler line. Most boxers, the truly successful ones, come from really tough upbringings, right? Because they have to succeed. So what was your why? You didn't have to succeed, right? You are already in a family that was successful. And I know you guys went through ups and downs, but you kind of tasted the good life, if you will. So where does that edge come from?
I've always lived a good life, Ariel.
Okay.
Like, I've never wanted for nothing. My parents never worked, don't work. They invested their money wisely in property, bought loads of property. So for me, it's just, my ambition is just, I always want to do better. I always want to do the best I can.
Is it to be better than your dad?
No, not at all.
No.
Like, I'll never be better than my dad.
You don't think so?
No, I'll never be better than my dad.
Why not? You still got a ways to go?
Nah, because even if, like, my dad's my hero, so to him, it'll always be someone that I idolize.
Okay.
It will never be, I never think I could be better than my dad. Even if I was better than my dad, I would never have that mentality that I am better than my dad. He's like my hero, you know? So I feel like when you're born with ambition and you're born with, like, wanting to be the best you can be, achieve as much as you can, really push the limits and the boundaries to how far you can go, especially when everybody's saying you can't, or everybody's saying, oh, you'll never do this, you'll never do that. I'm going to prove you wrong. I can do it.
Do you think it's because people thought that, like, oh, this guy is just like a silver spoon guy, so so that's the edge, that's the why?
Yeah, that's my chip on my shoulder. That's what gets me out of bed in the morning.
And then you got the massive chip because of the last few years. Then it became a whole new why.
No. That don't give me a chip.
That don't give you a chip?
No, I've changed my. It's changed my heart. Like it's painted my heart black. Like I'm a lot more. I don't really care anymore.
Is it still that way?
Yeah, I don't care.
Did April not erase some of that?
No, not really.
No,
because what? Then what about? Because it's fickle.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? They love you, they hate you, they love you, they hate you, and then they love you again. Do you know what I mean? It's only for now until. Did
it not feel good to get the love and respect?
Of course it does. It's beautiful. Like, I mean, there's a lot of people who believe in me. There's a lot of people who have faith in me. There's a lot of people who follow me and trust my journey. And it's beautiful. And I really appreciate every single one of you because it's what helped made me through. But you got to take everything with a pinch of salt. Because how many of them actually really care about me? How many do you really care? Or am I just a fighter that entertains? And you really have to protect yourself from being naive and thinking that one day it won't be you, because it can be any dog's day, and that's sort of the way I look at things now. If it's not me, it's somebody else. I see loads of other athletes getting stick because that's just your time. You just got to ride the storm. Do you know what I mean? For whatever it is, whether it's their fault or not their fault, so it really is something that, I mean, it was massive for me to get used to at the time. Ultimately, look at Haney, for example. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Even still now,
he could do no right at this point.
He can't, and he can't do no right. And I personally don't like him, but does he deserve the stick he gets? Not really.
No, because in reality, he did nothing wrong.
Exactly. He
wasn't the one that like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. He did nothing wrong.
Yeah, okay, his biggest crime is that he had a so-so fight in Times Square.
And filed a lawsuit.
I guess so.
Yeah, so it's embarrassing. You just wouldn't. Anyway, but my point is, still now, getting ridiculed, hate for nothing, really. It's 1 minute they love you and then 1 minute they hate you. 1 minute you're the next big thing, 1 minute then you're not. And that's just the way it goes. And you just got to deal with it. And that's the way I am now. Is they love me now. They can hate me next week.
What about when you're walking out and about, like when you're on the street?
It's beautiful.
No hate, right?
No, it's beautiful, especially here in New York.
Oh, really? Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's beautiful here in New York.
Does that surprise you?
Every time.
Yeah.
You never get.
You are with some fans.
You never get used to it. You never get used to it. The amount of love I get shown in America as a whole, from LA, New York, Miami, Arizona.
Is it different than in the UK? The connection with the people. Maybe less critical here of you?
Oh yeah, people don't care here about anything.
Like, they hold you like to this like weird standard up there in the UK, right?
Yeah, you gotta be the guy. You can't make a mistake. You're not human. You can't do this. You can't say this. You can't go there. You can't. It's very. You gotta be a role model, and I sort of respect it because you do want to be a role model. You do want to be the best version of you can be, but there's no grace period. You have to be on form at all times. And for me, I want to be the best role model I can be. Genuinely. Like, I see kids, big fans, and I take time to speak to every single one of them because they need that role model. So I do get us athletes have to be held in this category where you have to just be a great role model to the kids. But ultimately, I do get shown a lot of love here in the US. It blows my mind. I feel like sometimes I should just come and move out here.
Really?
Yeah.
Move here?
Yeah.
Where would you want to live?
I'll probably go LA. No,
LA. Interesting. Why LA?
Good gyms.
Yeah.
That's it, really. Good gyms.
Do you think you could have a more private life here?
Definitely.
Is that appealing?
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's like Katie lives in Connecticut. No one talks to her. Katie Taylor. She lives.
That's mad. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
She lives in Connecticut.
That's wild.
She goes to the supermarket. Not a soul knows who she is. Imagine her in a Dublin supermarket.
Yeah. So I moved to. I've got a place in Spain, in Mallorca.
Yes.
And it's in with all the locals. No one there knows who I am. It's beautiful. I go there and they know, but like no one cares.
Wow.
So it's nice because I can really enjoy time with my family.
Is that like a vacation home?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like
I know you do training camps there too,
I do
right?
Training camps there. But the past 2.5 years when I went through everything I was going through, I just upped to move my family to Spain.
Wow.
And we was there for maybe 4 months.
Did you feel like you had to do that?
Yeah. just get away from all the noise.
Yeah.
It was beautiful though. Like, it was really funny because it's been years since I've lived a simple life. And we went there, and it's like a beautiful little apartment. And it was me and my kids, nothing flashy, nothing fancy. And it was literally just like, that's all I need. That's all you really need. Do you know what I mean? Away from all the noise, away from all the fame, the money. It was just a beautiful thing to be with my family. Yeah, I'd do my 10K runs every morning, and then I'd go pick my son up and go to the beach.
Oh, yeah.
And we'd just stay on the beach all day, and like we'd get like these ice creams, and that was like every
Simple
day.
life.
Yeah, but it was perfect. It was so beautiful. Not caring in the world about anything.
Was there ever a point where you were like, this is so great, I never want to go back to that? Life?
There was definitely sort of like an anxiety or fear getting a flight back home or driving back home.
Because all the shit is waiting for you there.
Yeah. So I definitely ain't gonna be here for a long time. You know, I'm gonna do what I need to do, entertain the public, secure my family, win the world title, and then.
What's that? How many years is that?
How many would you say?
Well, because I also know a lot of boxers say like, oh, by 35 I'm done, and then they're fighting till 47.
35.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 35 is a bit far. All right, we'll see. We'll see how my career goes.
But you know what it's like? Boxers always say that. I'm done by this age, and then they stay 10 years later.
No.
You're not going to be that guy.
I'm not that guy. I love fighting. I love fighting. I hate the pressure in life. Do you know what I mean? To be this guy.
What do you mean? What do you mean the pressure?
Just to constantly have to be a role model. To constantly have this high expectation. I'm human. I'm just like you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm just like everybody else. Like,
you can't mess up, because if you mess up,
you can't mess up.
Everyone's talking about you. Your front page.
Yeah, you can't afford to mess up. But I love fighting. If it was just fighting, you know, I would fight till I'm 50.
Yeah.
But it ain't just fighting. It's everything that comes with it. And listen, I love the game. I love fighting. But I also want to enjoy time with my family. I feel like for as long as I'm in this game, I can't fully relax. I'm always looking for the next day. I was back in the gym on the Monday after the Eubank fight.
Yeah.
So I always want to be. I always want to be fighting. I always want to be in that sort of fighting mode.
On edge.
Yeah, like I'm always like just ready to have it. You know, I want to just be able to just go. That's it, and just relax.
Do you sometimes daydream about that? Oh man, life is gonna be so great when I don't have to do any of this.
No, I'm not there yet.
You're not there yet. Okay.
No, I'm not there yet.
You still have goals. You still have things.
Yeah. I still want to. I'll fight him now.
I was worried for a second there.
No.
Okay, I was like,
but I would fight him now.
Yeah, no, I get it.
It's like if we had a pair
I believe
of boxing
you.
gloves, if we had a pair of boxing gloves, I'd fight him now. So that's the way I am currently. Do you know what I mean? But for as long as I'm in the game and chasing this belt, chasing the legacy, chasing the big fights, you can never really be calm.
Yeah.
Still and present. Because I'm always like, who's next? Who wants it? Who am I fighting next? When am I fighting next?
So what the hell's going on here? Because they kind of announced it out of the blue, but there was no location announced.
So we had signed for the rematch clause.
Okay.
That was part of it. It was a 2-fight deal period.
Right away, right?
Right away.
And it was all the same terms and stipulations.
So you got to remember, Eubank's last 5 fights have been at 160.
Yeah.
He's had, 15, 17 fights at 160. His majority of his career was at 160. But obviously, he had pre-planned all this with the weight cut, and it was a good narrative to push, and a lot of people believed it. But the reality is, I've come up 2 weights to his weight division. You know, if he doesn't want to do the fight and he is bottling it, which is what he is, he's scared.
What does that mean? But I know what bottling means, but like, how is he bottling it?
By not wanting to do the fight.
Is he not signing?
He's signed already.
So what is he saying now?
Well, what I'm gathering is that he doesn't want the fight.
Serious?
And he wants to get out of it, or, you know, move the weight. But the reality is, I'm not 160. Even you can hear Shakur. I'm not 154.
Yeah.
You got to remember when I fought Orozco in the USA, in where was it?
Orlando.
Florida.
Yeah.
Look at the size of him.
Yeah.
I'm not 154. I'm a 147 fighter. You know, and he wanted to push that narrative. You didn't hear about him moaning about the weight when he had to fight Liam Smith, and even when he lost, he didn't use the weight as an excuse. But he pushed that narrative well, you know, and he said he was in hospital for a few days. I was in hospital too. There's a big difference between me and him.
Why wouldn't he want it, though? It was so huge. It did a lot for his
I think personally, the only thing I can think of is he's scared.
He's scared because
He's scared because he don't
want a close one?
Yeah.
And he's afraid to lose to you.
That's what I think. So I don't think he wants to do that. Wait, if he wants to move up and fight Janibek, please go ahead. I'd love to see that too.
He's saying that he wants to just...
He doesn't want to fight Janibek, no. But I'm just saying, if he went up in weight,
I think he's trying to get the Canelo fight.
Well, as far as I'm aware, Hamza Shiraz is fighting Canelo.
Well, they said 26. I think they said between him or Eubank.
Well, I know that the rematch is signed and all agreed.
For you? No, of course.
No, for both. It was already signed when it was part of it. It was a 2-fight deal.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing I could think of is this boxer stuff. Do you think that's coming into play at all?
I can't get into the politics of it because I don't really know. And it'd just be me speculating. But all I do know is Eubanks is moaning about the date and he's moaning about the weight. So, listen, I want to fight Eubank. I want to get redemption. I think he's scared of that. That was the best Eubank in there.
Huge fight.
That was the best Eubank in there. But there's a lot of mistakes I made. There was experience gained, lesson learned in there for me. But there was wrongs that I can right. You know, there was greed. There was loading up. There was a lot of aggression, a lot of anger.
You fight emotionally?
Oh, yeah. I wanted to hurt him.
Do you regret that?
No, because I fucking hit him hard. Sorry.
But sometimes, sometimes when, but please. Yeah. But sometimes when you fight with emotion, you don't stick to the game plan.
I didn't stick to the game plan.
You did not?
No, I didn't at all. I mean, what do you think looking at it?
I don't know what your game plan was.
That wasn't the game plan.
What was it?
I just wanted to go in there and take his head off.
Yeah.
That was everything. I'm in camp, in training, I was hitting the bag, thinking about punching him in the head. And my goal was to hurt him. That was my only goal. I didn't really think much about the victory. I wanted to beat him up. And if you look at my demeanor in the fight, don't know if you watched the fight.
Of course I watched the fight.
I've not watched it, but I've not watched it back yet.
You still haven't?
I still haven't. But
Come on.
I'm gonna watch it back this week with my trainer. I was up 30 seconds before the rest period had gone. I was standing in the corner 30 seconds before the bell had gone. Just ready to go.
Yeah.
Every round. Watch it every round. So when they said he had won unanimous, I'm sitting there going, well, I feel good. Who landed the heavier shots? Who looked more vulnerable? Demeanor was in control. You know, last 11, 12 give rounds to him, no problem. Take the rounds. But even then, I still wouldn't have even drawn. I wouldn't have even won if I'd won the 11th and 12th round. So I sit there and I go, okay, well, what fight was I in then? Because I felt good. You know, but next time I fight, well, if it does happen next, I'll fight with less heart, less balls, more brains.
That's crazy. I didn't notice that detail of you standing up.
Watch the fight back. 30 seconds before the bell gone.
Why didn't your corner tell you to chill?
I was chilled. I just wanted to get up and steam into him. I was chilled. I just wanted to get up and carry on. Like, I think in one of the rounds I went, next round you got more of that.
It was fucking crazy. It's the fight of the year as we sit here July 14th.
Like, he looked vulnerable in there. He looked like he'd go at any minute. And that was the problem with my greed, was because I was always just one shot away from closing the show. And I was looking for that one shot too much. But it looked like all I needed was that one shot. And that never came. But even then, I still think I won the fight.
So till this day, without watching it, you think you actually deserve to win?
I think it could have gone either way. Not 116, 112 at all.
By the way, that fight was almost 3 months ago. On a quiet Tuesday night, you've never said, like, let me pop this. Let me watch this thing.
Because I know I didn't do anything I had prepared for. So when you spend 12 weeks doing the same shit every day, for you to not get it right in the only time you have to get it right, which is 36 minutes, how can you not kick yourself?
Yeah.
And so that's how I feel. Like, even my trainer in the ring, while I was leaning over the ropes, Tony's gone, yeah, Con, you know, you could have done. I went, Tony, give me a minute.
Yeah.
Give me a minute, it's too soon.
Yeah.
But I know I'd done nothing that I should have done in there. It may have been great for the viewers, but...
Sure. Does it eat at you?
When I watch it back, it will.
Yeah.
I've sort of pushed it to the back of my head. Do you know what I mean? But, yeah, I need to watch it back and sit down with the team and do what I know I should have done. I know what they're going to say as well, which is the worst thing about it.
So if, for whatever reason, this falls through, and I hope not, do you think it will be like one of the big things when you're old and gray, 80 years old, like, man... Like, if you feel this way about it from 3 months ago, how are you going to feel in 20, 30 years if you never, the politics of boxing, I think it ultimately happens, but what if it doesn't? Will this eat at you?
With Eubank?
Yeah. If you don't get a chance to right the wrong.
Hopefully, yeah, no, I need...
You have to do it, right? For your soul.
Listen, it's either now or never. I'm not waiting around for Eubank. It's been like 2.5 years of this fight. They've had the fight. If you don't want to do it again, just come out and say you don't want to do the fight again. But you can't. That was the best Eubank in there. Do you know what I mean? He pushed his weight narrative and got fined 10 grand for sympathy vote.
What was this latest thing? For misuse of social media?
So he had lied, saying that he'd done it for social media views. That was what he said.
The sauna stuff.
Yeah, it was for social
so
media.
They
That's what he said. That's
yeah.
what he said, yeah. It was for social media.
Did you get his fine?
Did I get his fine?
Yeah, you know the one from the missing of the weight.
Yeah, I got 500,000.
You got it?
I got it. Yeah. I bought Rolls Royce with it.
How soon does that hit the bank account?
It took a few months.
Wow.
Couple months. But I was like, I went to the boys straight away. I went, because we were waiting. We're all standing there waiting to see if he had made the weight or not. I've got, that's my Rolls Royce.
Oh my God.
Because I wouldn't have bought a Rolls Royce otherwise. But I jump in it every single day and I think about just Chris sweating out. You know, I jump in there and I can smell sweat. I jump in there and I can smell pain. I jump in there and I can smell unprofessionalism. And it smells really good. It smells better than a brand new car.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. Could you sit next to him like this?
No. I think he's an absolute idiot. I think he's more of an idiot now.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because he's just an idiot, isn't he? He's just an idiot. Like, he's just I just don't like him. I personally don't like him. Personally.
As a human being.
As a human being, I don't like him, no.
But what about, I mean,
I
respect
that we put on a great fight for the public and we did that. And I'm happy that I had that dancing partner to do that with and give the fans a fight that they wanted. And it lived up to expectation because nobody else could have brought that out of each other apart from Chris. I've not had to go to that place before, and neither has Chris. You know, so I respect that. But on a personal level, do I think he's an idiot? Yeah, I do, yeah. I don't like him.
In the aftermath, as you know, like and even in the build-up, like to steal a phrase from pro wrestling, like he became a babyface. It seemed like the public had turned from negative to positive towards him. I saw the interview that he did on Sky afterwards. It's like he's in front of the eye, and it's dusk, and it's like he was being celebrated as a hero. Did that piss you off?
I won't go as far as piss me off because I don't care about him like that.
But you noticed this too, right? That people were really I would see things being like, this is the first time in my life I'm backing Chris Eubank Jr. What, for whatever reason?
I don't know, because you either like me or you hate me.
Yeah.
You either love me or hate me. When you have two personalities, one really brash and aggressive, and then the other one really conniving and slippery, some people like him and some people like me. You ain't gonna have everybody like you, period. Do you know what I mean? If everybody likes you, then what's it? If you're everyone's cup of tea, you're a mug. What do you say?
That's a good one.
So a lot of people are going to hate me, a lot of people are going to love me.
Did you always feel this way, or was there a time where you wanted everyone to love you?
No, I guess when you're younger, you're just like, I don't understand why I'm getting hate.
Yeah.
I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying to do the hardest sport in the world. Like, I'm trying. Like, give me a break. That was my attitude when I was younger. Now I'm like, I don't give a fuck. What do you want me to do? Not be me. You want me to live in my world, where I can't be me. So you can like me. That's a bad place to be. Do you imagine living in a world where you can't be yourself?
Yeah.
Nah. You ought to be who you are. If they don't like you, tough. Does it make a difference? No. Do I wake up with my beautiful family? Yes. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to make you like me? I don't care. I don't care enough for you to like me. I don't even know your name. That's sort of you become that way.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? And you see loads of young fighters come through who get abuse and who get hate. But you have to develop thick skin in this game. Otherwise, you break.
I was just wondering if you were comparing the way people were reacting to him to the reaction you were getting, because you're like, I'm the guy moving up 2 weight classes.
Oh, no, he pushed the narrative well. With the whole weight thing. Like, I was draining him and he killed it. And a lot of people believed it, which I find absolutely mental. Considering we got in the ring on the night and you can clearly see that we are sizes apart.
What about the rehydration clause? Is he fighting that for the rematch?
That, as far as I'm concerned, he doesn't even want to do 160.
So what is he pushing for? 168?
I don't know what he's pushing for, but whatever it is, I'm not doing.
It's 160 or bust.
I'm not even a big. I'm not even a
Sure.
I'm not even a big 147. You know, so I'll fight the likes of Shakur, pillow fists. Why would I not fight pillow fists instead? Who's coming up from 135, over jumping up to then super middle. So what, for him to come in at light heavy?
Right.
Do you understand?
No, I understand.
I went into the ring at 160, 162. I weighed in at 157, and that was me putting on weight.
Right. And so it's July 14th. This fight was announced for September 20th.
Yes.
Do you have a deadline? How long are you going to wait?
Now.
Today?
Today, yeah.
No.
You think I'm joking?
No, I know you're not joking, but
No, today.
is it literally today?
It's today.
Today's the deadline.
It is the deadline. Today is the deadline, yeah.
What do you need to know today?
Whether the fight's going ahead or not.
And who do you find out from? Eddie?
From the team. Whoever my team speak to, the higher ups, His Excellency, all of them. We're under the impression today's the day.
Okay.
Otherwise, we move.
Wow.
And I just listen. I'm excited to give a dance 147, where I'm at my most dangerous. You see Crawford when he went up to fight Madrimov. 154, his knockout streak had ended, and then he's come up to now 160, 168. It's a massive difference going from 147 to 154. Glove size, the way they absorb punishment, it's different. So I'm excited to drop it down to 147, where I'm at my most dangerous.
You saw Turkey this weekend. I saw the video of you guys. Did you talk about it?
I did. We can make, and there's plenty of fights there to make, basically.
Okay.
As well.
So are you already starting to look at other options?
I'm already. I'm just already.
This is it.
Yeah. So
I'm kind of heartbroken right now.
I wasn't joking. So everything I'm talking of ain't based off talk. I'm not just giving you talk right now. What I'm saying is factual. The fight's either happening
today or not.
Today, the next 24 hours. Yeah.
Wow. And
I'm not wasting. Listen, you got to imagine. I've spent.
I get it.
A lot of time waiting around to make this fight. You know, it was good to fight in January, February, March, April. You know, so I want to get back out. I was back in the gym on the Monday. I was ready to. I would be ready to go now. You know, so for me, I have to wait till September. Cool, I'll do it for the Eubank fight. But I'm ready to just go. Just get me a date.
What's your gut say? What do you think happens?
I really can't tell you.
You have no inkling.
I don't have no inkling. No, I can't tell you.
Go either way.
I do know, but it don't matter because what's for you won't pass you. And I'll just stay in the gym, stay working, stay learning, getting better, being the best fighter I can be, and giving the fans the fight they want. If Shakur's not ready till November, well, again, it's just painful because these big fights take long to make. When really all I want to do is just fight.
I want to fight.
I just want to fight.
You're ready to go. Like
Always.
you could start a training camp today.
Yeah, I ideally need 6 weeks.
Meaning 6 weeks to prepare
Preparation.
That's it.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not.
Most guys would say like 11th.
If they said to me, you got 6 weeks notice to fight Shakur, the weight I made 147 for 2 years, so it would just be me gauging the weight. That'd be the only thing. But apart from that, I'm always in shape. I'm always there and thereabouts. I don't eat loads of shit. I don't go off the rails. I stay on the ball and stay in the gym.
Why did they announce the fight if he
Because
wasn't?
there was a rematch clause that.
So they just.
Eubank Turkey announced it after the fight.
Sure.
It was going to be in September, in London.
How come they didn't announce a venue?
The venue, as far as I'm aware, is. I'm not going to give you an exclusive.
Why not? Well, there's only 2 places, right?
Well, then you're just going to have to do the math.
I think it should be Wembley.
You're going to have to do the math.
But then the only thing I could think of is that Hotspur would be like, yo, we gave it to you the first time. You got to come back to us.
You're going to have to do the math.
You're not going to the O2.
No, it's not the O2. No. But yeah, as I said, like, all I want to do is fight. Just make up for lost time, get back out. For me, really, from dropping back down to 147, it has to be, I really want it to be the world title. I know the world title for me, as soon as I got that off bucket list done, not many fighters can say they've achieved the world title and the money as well. You know, so for me, I've just got to get the world title. Listen, I know money always follows. Money's money. You make it, you lose it, you make it, you lose it. Money's okay. But the world title for me is something, it's a real personal goal to just say like, yo, I done it. I made it. When all you lot died from the beginning, I made it. I made it happen.
As far as like payday for world title versus Eubank, is it a big difference?
Oh yeah.
Huge. So you want the Eubank fight? Like multiples of like 2, 3?
Bit more.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, you're talking
So, like,
numbers, yeah.
Forget the belt.
Yeah, well, that's see how far do you go? So
Man,
how much money
you
can
can't go to the bank and deposit a belt.
Yeah, I know, but I know that I can take that to my grave.
Yeah, I know, but
So I know it's
money in the bank.
it's a hard one. Would I rather have money or be world
Yeah.
champion? I've made a lot of money now. It comes at a price. I think the more money you make, the more you sort of then go, okay, well, it doesn't matter if I'm making that much for a world title. World title's still a world title.
Right.
I'm not quite there yet. So if the money's, obviously I want the Eubank fight because of the magnitude and because it's personal. So listen, I'm not even thinking about the money. So you're talking to me about money. I'm not even thinking about the money if we're talking the rematch. I'm talking about getting redemption. I'm talking about beating this geezer up again. I'm talking about, Wembley. That's what comes to my head when I'm talking Eubank.
Yeah,
I'm not going extra zeros or not.
By the way, were you surprised? Ultimately, I know you've been asked a million times about the dad showing up, but did you think the whole time he was going to show up?
I thought the whole time he wasn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did it shake you at all when you saw him?
No, it didn't shake me. I thought, I'm watching it and I'm just going, in my head, it may have not seemed it, but I'm sitting there going, like, I'm proud. I'm happy.
Good for them.
I won't go as far as good for them.
But
I won't go as far as good for them, but for the theatre, for the theatrics, for the
moment.
event.
Yeah, it was incredible.
For the you kid me. You fooled me. You done a good one there.
Do you think his dad senior showed up because he wanted to be there or because he got paid to be there?
Definitely paid.
That was it?
Yeah, they don't like each other still.
I
don't think, but
were you surprised that he didn't show up for Harlem's fight?
Do you know what? You're asking me these questions, and I'm just like, I don't really want to.
I understand. It's personal.
It's a bit.
I get it.
It's a bit. Personal.
It's just you're so intertwined in this story.
No, I do think I don't like any of them.
I got it.
But I think I don't feel comfortable.
I get it.
Addressing it. Even though I don't like them, I feel like it's maybe a bit.
I respect
too
it.
far.
100%.
So, but do I think it was because of paid? Yeah, I do think it was because he was paid. Do I think that should go on? No, but then again, I could be completely wrong on there having a cup of tea together and scones.
When your dad sees him in private,
I don't think they ever really get on. Like they wouldn't sit down and have a conversation together. I don't think. I've not witnessed that. Every time I've been there, my dad's rolling his eyes half the time.
will they shake hands?
Yeah, shake hands.
Okay,
shake hands.
so it's all good like that.
Yeah.
I saw them in the ring, obviously.
I think when he starts talking,
Yeah.
it's when my dad just
Yeah.
goes, mate, give it a rest.
Yeah.
Like, you should have seen me. I was in the hospital with Junior, and his dad had come over, Senior had come over. My dad was there. It was really surreal.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that's crazy. Give me chills.
Yeah, so we're all in the hospital. Me, Junior,
How close?
Senior. Well, he was in the other room. I was.
Wow.
Yeah, but like close. And Senior had come over to me and just started talking to me. We were just having a conversation. But I'm half delirious.
Yeah.
I don't publish it, obviously, and go, I'm in hospital, look, because it's the fight game. It's what we do. And he had come over and just grabbed my hand. He said, pass me your hand. So I passed him my hand, and he just started stroking my hand. But I'm confused. I was confused at the moment, and then it was a real weird one because I don't know why he was stroking my hand for. But in the same breath, he was like, he didn't like seeing us both in that state.
So you think it was genuine?
Oh, it was genuine, yeah. It was definitely genuine, yeah. But it was bizarre because I don't know why the holding hand part had to do with anything. Because I could have perfectly felt the energy having my hand on my knees, whatever. But he had just looked at me and he was like just upset. He was upset at the fact that we get punched in the face, but everybody else is making money off us. But that's where he's now maybe retired. This is what we do. This is what we're fighters. We're prize fighters. We sign up to fight. And I just don't think he likes the idea of fighting in general.
Now, how did your father feel about him being there, holding your hand and all that?
I think Senior's got a lot of love for me.
Okay.
On a personal level, I think he's got a lot of love for me. Senior's always give me advice and give me knowledge in the madness of everything he's talking. So he sometimes don't make sense, but then in there's a hidden gem of wisdom and advice. I think my dad. Yeah, it's funny because I'm not sure if my dad gets jealous. I'm not sure if my dad gets jealous or not. Like, for example, Senior played this song, was like, you need to walk out to this song. This was before me and Junior were fighting. And my dad's like, no, he's sticking to my song.
He's telling you this?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Funny. This was just a signing, an appearance. Senior was like, yeah, you should come out to this song. And my dad's like, no, he's coming out to Dangerous.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah. So it's, I got a lot of love. They're just both different men and they're both nuts in their own rights.
What, did you talk to Junior when you were in the hospital?
No, not at all. And I wouldn't talk to him.
Did you see him?
Yes. Yeah, but I wouldn't talk to him.
Why not? Like not even like
I don't salute for what?
Respect. I don't know. You just went
Respect
to war.
for what? Respect that he thought I was going to be an easy touch, which is why he fought welterweight. So where's the respect in that? Where's the pride in that? There's no respect or pride in that. Like Shakur, I'm not. I'm gonna like if you want to fight, cool, we'll fight, but I won't gloat about it. You're a 135. Do you know what I mean? You're tiny.
You made magic. The country stopped. The world was talking about it.
It was controversial. It was
theater at its finest.
Yeah, it was controversial. It was the theater. It was the story. It was the narrative. It was there was a family feud. There was so much to it. And I'm happy we could really do that for the public. I still would have chosen that over a world title any day because of. You don't really get that many opportunities or moments in life where you can really sit down and go, shit, I did that. I was leaning over the ropes after the fight and I'm looking around and there's like a ton of emotions going on for me. Like, just like, okay, 160, first of all was 116, 112. Well, that means I clearly lost. But I didn't feel like I clearly lost. Then I'm thinking, it's finally done. It's happened. Then it was like, wow, look at the crowd. Then it was like, I'm financially secure after spending, 7 figures on legal bills. So then it was like, I'm glad the fight was what it was, but then 160, it was like all the emotions. Jeez. And I was so upset that we had lost. Because I felt like I was doing this for my people. So we had lost. I didn't do the right. So it was so many different emotions going on in my head at that moment.
I saw you processing some of it because I saw some people like congratulate, great fight, and you were like, what congratulations? That was the look that I was getting on your face.
Still now it is.
Yeah.
Still now it is.
Because to us it was like, oh, it was a great night of fights. But to you it was like, no. I
lost.
Yeah, I didn't do what I
lost.
Yeah.
And that's not good enough. So when people go, yeah, but people can't come to me still now and go, congratulations, well done.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah.
I lost. But then I'm like, are you sure you got the right guy?
That speaks to how great the fight was. But again, I know you don't care about any of that.
I don't want to. Nobody wants to lose.
Right.
No matter how much money you got, no matter how big the fight is, no matter how great the fight was, you always want to have your hand raised. I don't prepare. I don't train to lose. I don't spend 12 weeks of my life away from my family prepared to lose. And that's sort of just the way I am. I don't want to lose.
The fight it aged really well because the next week was the Times Square card. And it was so bad that it only made you guys look even better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to gloat on other people's...
It wasn't great.
Yeah, I know it wasn't great, but...
And it was nothing that the promoter... Like, they tried. The problem was, in my opinion, was that Devin and Ryan knew that there was a big one coming up, so they wanted to do...
Be safe.
Yeah.
Be safe.
That's the problem when they're doing these fights, when they're like, this one's coming up.
You say that, but then look at the influence Turki Al-Sheikh's had on...
Oh, I'm not knocking him.
Shakur's fight. So he's trying his best, but how like that for me, that was the best performance Shakur's had. So that's the influence of His Excellency making that.
It's just we have to go one at a time.
But I don't think you can do that with some fighters. I don't think Haney's styles will ever change because he's been knocked down.
Against Norman, you don't think he changes?
No, not against Norman. No, I don't think so.
Who do you think wins that?
Do you know what? Not in an ignorant way. I've not seen, probably because I've been doing my own thing, not even fighting at 147 during the so I've just been doing my thing. I'm not stayed tuned to who I never heard of him up until he fought Jin Sasaki,
what a knockout.
Who I was gonna fight during that period. It's for the IBF. And the fight didn't happen because obviously I was going through what I was going through, but I was mandatory for him. And I saw him knock him out and I thought that was a great knockout, phenomenal knockout. I don't know about the performance. I don't know what round it was, but I saw the knockout. If he catches Haney with that shot, he's young. He's hungry as well. How old is he?
He's like mid-20s.
Yeah, he's hungry. I think he could beat Haney. I don't. From a technique perspective, I think Haney's a great fighter, and he does what he does well. But I don't think. I think Norman's hungry. He don't really care about the stardom. He don't care about the fame. He just wants to fight. In an interview that I see, so
if this doesn't happen September 20th, if it's done, is number one WBC and have you been told you're next?
We can make it happen.
And
sure.
Do you think Pacquiao could pull this off?
Do you know what I do?
Really?
I do, but then I would feel bad fighting Pacquiao.
Well, if he beats Barrios, then fair play.
You say fair play, but
if he wins fair and square, Barrios is good.
Yeah, Barrios is good.
So if he, I know it's a big if, but if he schools him, turns back the clock.
I mean, listen.
By the way, you versus Pacquiao would be gigantic. I know you guys had the little face-to-face in Riyadh last year.
That would be a win-win for me. It's fighting Pacquiao because he's a mega fight, but for great money and also for the world title, you can't really go wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think he can pull it off. He's Pacquiao. Period. That's it.
But more than likely, it's Barrios who wins. Let's be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised if Pacquiao wins. But
you wouldn't be surprised? Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised, no.
Wow.
I would be like, oh my gosh. Well, I would be, because I'd just go...
Yeah, of course. It'd be incredible
I'd be
for
like,
you.
yeah, great, Pacquiao's won.
Yes.
He could do it. Or he'll either do it or it'll be really bad, one-sided. So he'll either do it or it'll be really one-sided. So it's... But regardless, I've got so many options there.
Jeez.
Do you know what I mean? It's like you got...
you got guys at 35 wanting to fight 35.
You. I fight like... I'm not just saying this. If everybody wants to fight... Well, let's fight. I've just gone up to 160. I'll drop back down to 147. My first fight back at 147, I'll fight Shakur. No problem. Like, I'm really not... I don't... If I'm willing to jump up to 160, you think I'm scared about?
No, I did not.
Shakur, who can't punch anyway. He can't.
It was a pretty good performance.
It was not... Listen,
I enjoyed it.
It was a good performance, but I feel like Zepeda made it exciting.
But he took his shots.
Who took whose shots?
I thought, Shakur took some shots. And
he did. But they ain't my shots.
No, I know.
They ain't 147. So if you want to count to 147 in 8-ounce gloves, where I've had all my career best performances, well, I'm excited. It excites me. I need fights that excite me, and that excites me. So
what should we do? We call Eddie now or what?
If you get Eddie on the phone, call him.
What's happening? You want me to call him now?
I'm calling him now.
What are we calling him for? What are we asking him?
Edward.
Okay, one second.
Edward, what's happening?
Okay, we need to know. By the way, we're doing all the impromptu stuff here today.
No, I know. You're really springing it on me, ain't you?
No, well, I don't know. Do you want me to call?
Let's call Edward.
I don't want to get in trouble. I like you. I don't want to have beef with you.
Let's call him.
I don't want your smoke. Okay, let's call him. I'm calling him. Here it is. Putting it on speaker. If not, I'll just go to Frank Smith.
Yeah.
Hello, mate.
Hey, Eddie, I'm live on the air right now, so I'm sorry for... Conor Benn is sitting right in front of me, and he told me that today is the day. It's the deadline. Today's the day he has to know what's going on with the Eubank fight. What could you tell us?
Well, we're waiting. I mean, these people are so painful. They signed a contract to fight a 2-fight deal. We told them September 20th, 27. They said, yeah, that's fine. Obviously, it was announced on the night the rematch would be on the 27th. And they're just slow and painful. So, we don't want to be messed around. Conor Benn is one of the biggest stars in boxing right now. Everybody wants to fight him. We need an answer, and hopefully that will come. I think it's in the next 24 hours, so we stand by.
We also, I don't know if you saw, Shakur Stevenson was in here, and they had a nice little chat. And they both agreed if that fight falls through that they'd be interested in fighting. Shakur said he'd want to go to London in November. I think are you interested in this?
We love that fight. Listen, we ain't got to worry about Conor Benn. As I said, he's one of the biggest stars in boxing right now. Everyone wants to fight him. Brian Norman was with me. Devin Haney, Richardson Hitchens, Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, Ryan Garcia. Conor Benn is the hot stuff in the division right now. So the fight with Shakur, I love it. That's a massive stadium fight in the UK. We got plenty of options. All we know is we signed up to a 2-fight deal. We always keep our word. Are you fighting or not? We need to know.
Do you want to say anything to Edward?
Eddie. That was the best bit of promoting ever. That was cool. I feel really good about myself.
You know me. Don't worry about that.
All right, let's get this fight. Let's get this fight done. Come on, Ed.
Whoever, everyone can get it.
Let's fucking have it. Come on, mate.
All right, Eddie.
So I just
Oh, that's it. You hung up on him.
Yeah.
That's all he needs. Okay, so he seems to be on the same page as you.
I told you, 24 hours. But I'm happy to go back down to 147. I've done the fight now. Do you know, I've done the fight now. Would I love redemption?
Now we got to get this payday. Get this payday. By the way, that's in 2 months. 2 months and you move on with your life. Ready.
Yeah, I know. That's what. Yeah, so listen, I'm good either way though. I'm good now. Financially, I'm good.
Yeah, but you'll be even better.
I'll be sweet.
Your grandchildren will be good. And their kids will be good.
My great grandchildren will be good.
Yes.
Yeah, no, listen, we are prize fighters. I can't say that money ain't a factor because would I rather money over a world title any day of the week? Do I want my kids looking up in the trophy and seeing the green belt?
Sure.
But then having to go without, not being able to go on holidays, not being able to have their mum and dad present, not being able to have the finer things in life, the best things in life. I'd rather give them everything than not have the belt. Do you know what I mean? But then there comes a time where you have everything and now it's about getting the belt. You know, so I feel like for me, I just want to get that world title. If not, Shakur Twitterson, Shakur the track star, Shakur the pillow fist can get it next. I'm genuinely not fast. I'm a fighter. Win, lose or draw, giving people value for money. I'd rather lose an exciting fight than win a boring fight.
And you said
Look at Haney.
Yeah.
Right, no one cares. No one's watching fight. His stocks went down after his performance. So it's like, did you even really win though?
Mm-hmm.
I know he's talking shit about me and the scandal that went on, and well, no one cares about you, bruv. No, you're boring. Like that's it. Period. You're boring, and you filed a lawsuit for battery because you got battered. Like that. That's it. Do you know what I mean? That's like your career high. All the world titles, however many you got, you can shove them up your ass because nobody really cares. All you're known for is getting battered and filing for a battery lawsuit and lost. That's your biggest L to date. Sorry, don't even know where that come from, but it's true.
You're the freaking man, Conor. You're the man. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
What a great debut in studio.
Oh, mate, it's blinding.
Eddie,
do you know what? You are the best.
I appreciate that.
You are the best to do it. I've loved watching your stuff
Thank
years.
You. I remember you came up to me one time. Where were we? Somewhere. Maybe I was at Wembley. And you were like, oh, I've watched your stuff. I was like, Conor Benn knows who I am? I was blown away. I was touched by that. So thank you.
For years.
Thanks for being a great sport. And I wish you all the best. And I hope in the next 24 hours you get some good news.
I'll message you the good news.
Okay. I love that. We'll take a quick break. We'll say goodbye to Conor. We'll be back with Paulo Costa. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for watching this video. Before you go, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for us. Also, give us a thumbs up. Leave a nice comment. These things go a long way. And while you're here, do check out the rest of the channel. We've got live shows and full interviews, clips, and a whole lot more. We're doing big things here, and we appreciate your support very much.